9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Let's get started. Results from Southern Iowa Speedway on the 1st of May in the stock cars. Picking up the win was the 10G Justin Griffiths, second the 1X Caden Carter, third the V17 of Steve Byers, fourth the 55X of Brett Mosdem, fifth the 85 Jason McDaniel, sixth 71X of Kason Keller, seventh the 96 of Clint Goff, eighth the 14X of Austin Stragry, and ninth the 35 LJ of Lermy Jackson. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was the 65 7-minders, second the 7 of Brandon Pickney, third the 2 of Matt Moore, fourth the 18A of Kyle Rasnam, fifth was James Harding in the 2H, Jeremy Williams in 22C was sixth, seventh the 11 of Caleb Hillerbrand, Dalton Sowers in 22D was eighth, the 1Z of Colton Zapital was ninth, Caitlin Watts in the 2K was 10th, 11th the 75 of Caden Goslink, 12th the 41 Nathan Moody, 13th was the 22 of Greg Franklin, 14th the 5H of Tyler Herring, 15th was Brandon Allison in the 14A, and 16th was Caden Pollock in the 27K. In the non-wing sprint cars, your winner was the 93 AJ Johnson, second 71 Robert Bell, third the 12 of Doug Sylvester, fourth the 4 Mike Mayberry, fifth was Lane Schiller in 17, sixth the T4 Tyler Graves, seventh Terry Dodd in the 2, and eighth Tim Graham in the 12T. In Sport Mods, the 01 Braden Carter, your winner. Second, Logan Herbie Anderson. Third, the 1V Curtis Vanderwall. Fourth, the 30M of McGuire DeYoung. Fifth was the 68 of Will Wolf. Was fifth. Sixth, the 29 Colton Lizzie. Seventh, Trent Brink in the 84B. Eighth, the 55R Stephen Berry. Jason Van Zummeren was ninth in the 3Z. 10th was Tony Johnson in the 8T. 11th, the 15K Kyle Harwood. Ryan Dodd in the 15th was 12th. In the 99 of Kyle Boyd was 13th. And then in the hobby stocks, there was a barn burner with some controversy. As Nathan Ballard, they were coming to the white flag. Nathan Ballard and Dustin Griffiths hit about 6 to 7 lap cars in a row, and the yellow came out. And on the race saver, this is where the controversy comes in, because people are upset how the finish goes down. Nathan Ballard was set to the rear for contact with the lap car of James Pilkington, then turning him around. They all agreed on it, but some people were upset because how it ruined the race. So picking up the win was the 10G Justin Griffiths. Second, Peyton Stevens in the 623R. Third was Tyson Overton in 42T. Fourth, the 88H of Caleb Helmsley. Fifth was Robbie Wilson in the 44R. Sixth, Austin Barnes in the 01. Seventh, Rick Van Dussel of the Orp in the 1R. The 69X of Craig Brown was eighth. Ninth, Jake Seitzma in the 88J. 10th was the 55 Rick Goldsberry. 11th was the 69 or the 24K of Jamie Kent. 12th was James Pilkington in the 12. 13th was Kobe Saban in 9. 14th, Nathan Ballard in 29. 15th was the 55X of Brad Stevens. The 6P of Preston McDonald was 16th, and 17th the 7B of Eric Stanton. Results from our newest track this year, the Hancock County Speedway. Picking up the win in the modifieds was the 71C of Troy Cordes. Second, the 3W of Garrett Wilson. Third, Jason Bass in the 4. Jacob DeHale in the 02 was 4th. 5th, Todd Steinhardt. 6th in the 7S. 6th, 11 of Isaac Malakote. 7th, the 10 of Jeremy Mills. 8th was Cody Kanak in 49K. 9th, 75 of Greg Elliott. Clint Hellstad in the 74C was 10th. 11th, the 4, Sam Hoffman. Jamie Anderson in the 0 was 12th. 13th was the 7D of Dave Feinstead. The rest did not finishes. 14th, the 41P of Keith Pittman. Wayne Govig in the 21G was 15th. 16th was 55 Larry Hall. 17th, the 13 of Jerry Flippo. And 18th was the 75H of Gary Hall. In the sport mod, your winner was Alex Fitt. In the 08, second, the 00 Kobe Fett. Third was Charlie Stevens in 81. Fourth, the 65J of Josh Apple. Fifth, Justin Raymond in the 5J. 6th, 88N, and 8th, Albrandt. Dustin Weston, 85, was 7th. 8th was 86 of Randy Cram. 9th was the 25S of Alex Smith. Josiah Taylor in the 193 was 10th. 11th was Drew Fett in 64. 12th was the 2 of Kobe Grady. Derek Barzloff in the 48 was 13th. 14th, the 10P of Steve Prescott. 15th, the 74 of Ray Shoemaker. 16th, the 3W of Chris Webb was 16th. 17th, the 79W of Bill Wagner. 18th, the 40 of George Gilliland. And 19th, it did not finish, the 12 of Devin Fish. Stock cars, your winner was the 92 Dan McAtoon. Chad Palmer in the 14 was second. Third, Troy Swearengin in 73. Kevin Opheim in the 44K was fourth. Fifth, the 18X of Daniel Exblad. Sixth, the AK-46 is Gary Pasica. Jacob DeHale in 23 was 7th. 8th, Calvin Lay in 43. Bill Cummins in 35 was 9th. 10th, Justin Adiz in the 10. 11th, the 00 Kobe Fett. Heath Tope in the 50 was 12th. 13th, the 2 of Wayne Landhier. The rest did not finish. 14th, the C5 of Chris Paulsbrook. And 15th, the 47 of Parker Slagle. In the IMCA Hobby Stocks, your winner was the T8 of Brandon Nilsson. Second, Josh Seidels in the 99X. Third, the 7JO of Jeremy Wagner. Fourth was Kobe Hubble in 00. Fifth, the 45 of Drew Barzloff. Sixth, the 22 of Mike Smith. Seventh, the 91 of Chris Krug. Eighth, the 3 junior Jace Hansen. Parker Anderson in the 47P was ninth. 10th was the 43 of Jade Lang. 11th, the 48 of Steve Wickman. 12th was Brandon Shearer in 27. 13th, the 56 of Nate Ullman. Tyler Beckler in the 88B was 14th. The wrestler did not finish or did not start. 15th was Jay Steidles in 28. 16th, the 1X of Corbin White. 17th was the 56C of David Clinton. Lucas Smith in the 14L was 18th and credited 19th and did not start was the 5K of Jeremy True. In the Outlaw Hobby Stocks, the winner was the 135 of Luke Sluter. Second, Jeremy Cummins in the 15th. Third, the $25 sign of Joshua Monsoon. Josh Seidels in 99X was fourth. Fifth, the 50 of Bryce Summerfield. Lincoln Miller was in the 34 was sixth. Seventh, 56 of Jake Blayu. Eighth, the T8 of Brandon Nielsen. Ninth, the 47P of Parker Anderson. 10th, the 91 of Chris Krug. Jade Lang in the 43 was 11th. 12th, the 50X Oliver Munson. 13th, the 5K of Jeremy True. The wrestler did not finish or did not start. 7th, the 7 of Logan Knutson was 14th. 15th, the 18Z of Zach Smith. The 136 of Tanner Green. Riley Cummins in the 35 was 17th. 18th, Drew Barzloff. And Roger Herpel in the 24R was credited with 19th. Over at the Marshalltown Speedway on Friday night, we'll start with your Mod Light. Your winner was John Padilla in the 11P. Second, the 70 of Alex Ishon. Brian Ziem in the 46Z was third. Fourth, the 47 of Corey Saunder. Fifth was the 3G of Joe Glick. Sixth, the 21 of Scott Bradley. Garrison Anderson in the 9 was 7th. 8th, the 99 of Josh Ray. 9th, the 8N of William Nobles. 10th, the 4G of Ben George. 11th, the 18M of Chelsea Lardini. The 96 of Dylan Bush was 12th. 13th, Brian Copart in the 14th. 14th, the 5G of Jason Glick. Cody Heck in the 45 was 15th. The wrestler did not finish his. 16th, the 4 Cliff Barber. Travis Stenslen in the 89 was 17th, and 18th, the 20 of Jeff Stenslen. In the modifieds, your winner was 7T of Trip Gaylord. Second, the 82 of Jake McBurney. Third, the 69 of Jonathan Loeb. Fourth, the 90M of Drew Jensen. Fifth, the 10K of Uncle Ron Renton. 6th, the 2Z of Zach Rollins. 7th was Scott Simonovich in 43S. 8th, Kip Seems in the 16SS. 9th was the 21R Riley Simmons. 10th was the 93 Anna Colton Nelson. 11th was the 40 RC of Rob Clement. The rest did not finishes or did not start. 12th to the 88 of Matt Crafton, the NASCAR truck fame. 13th was the 4TW of Tim Ward. Kalen Lopez in the 16K was 14th. 15th, the 2018 Trevor Fitz. Todd Shute was 16th in the 5. 17th, the 26J Joel Rust. The 05 of Paul Nagel was 18th. 19th, Chase Weimer in the 19S. Gat Lathrop in the 5G was 20th. 21st was Preston Williams. 22nd, 22B Brian Eppert. 23rd, the 28 James Richard, and David Brown in 21 was credited with 24th as it did not start. The sport mods. Your winner was Matt Avila in the 2X. Second, Cam Reimers in 21. Third was the 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. Fourth, the 01 of Braden Carter. Fifth was the 2K of Taylor Cool. Sixth, the K3 of Kyle Olson. Seventh, the 30M of McGuire DeYoung. Eighth was the 198 of Sam Weedman. Ninth, the 7V of Carter Vanderberg. 10th, Chris Frisbee in the 17F. Brady Homer in the 22 Junior was 11th. 12th, 54 Eddie Agram. Garrett Nelson in 95N was 13th. 14th, Cameron Benson in 74. 15th to 45 of Johnny Williams. 16th to 18 of Jocelyn Elmquist. Hunter Clement in the 48 HC was 17th. 18th, the 8 of Tom Lathrop. The rest did not finishes. 19th to 68, Will Wolf. Xander Keelan in the 27K was 20th. 21st to T23 Tony Olson. Bryce Allen in 16 was 22nd. And 23rd, the MR31 of Mike Rutherford. The stock cars had to run a B main, so if your favorite driver missed the feature, that's why. Your winner was the 77M of Jeff Mueller. Buck Shafroff in the 92 was second. Third, the 19 of Jimmy Gustin. The 35 JW of Casey Woken was fourth. Fifth, the 71 David Brandes. Sixth was the Troy Jarovitz in the 01. Seventh, Michael Jeanette in 93. Eighth, the 64 Vern Jackson. Ninth, the 1 of Caden Reynolds. 10th, the 94 of Steve Meyer. 11th, the 00K of Trey Klein. 12th, the 49 of Kyle Olson. 13th, the 2 of Dave Atcher. 14th, the 3W, the Dilly Bar Special of Jeff Woolham. 15th, the 22R Todd Reisler. 16th, the 5A of Tyler Pickett. 17th, the 4 Scott Rice. 18th, the 3TS of Tanya Stevens. 19th, the 4 Junior Russell Deming. The rest were did not finishes. 20th, the C29 of Garrett Corn. Todd Van Eaton in the V31 was 21st. 22nd was Damon Murdy 99D. 23rd, the 07 of Chris Wilkie. And 24th to 19, J. Schmidt. And like I mentioned, your favorite driver was there, but didn't make the feature, we're sorry. Same thing in the hobby stocks that only 24 made the cut. If your favorite driver didn't make the feature and don't hear their name, sorry. Anyways, shaking up the win was 69 of Calvin Delt. Second, the 7B of Eric Stanton. Third, the 2G of Bradley Graham. Fourth, the 4C of Kurt Reed. Fifth, the 11B of Solomon Bennett. Sixth, Eric Knudsen in 12K. Brett Mosdem in 55 was seventh. Eighth, Zach McNeese in the 33Z. Braden Gifford in 22B was 9th. 10th, the 47 SW of Sam West. 11th, the 55X of Corey Vanderwelt. 12th, the 17K of Briar Kriegel. Dustin Falloon in the 51X was 13th. 14th, 22 is Seth Butler. 15th was Ben Newhouse in 17X. 16th to 47 of Darren Duarte. 17th, the 7F of Braden Farnini. 18th, the 88H of Cale Hemsley. The rest were did not finishes or did not starts. 19th, the 7C of Chad Legier. Joe Doran in the 21X was 20th. 21st, the 9L Logan Andrews. Aaron Elliott in the 18A was 22nd. 23rd, the 27 of Brad Graham. It did not start but credited with 24th, the 29 of Jake Nelson. Sport Compacts. Your winner, the 83B of Mitchell Bunch. Second, the 89 of Christian Grady. Third, the 02 of John Gill. Norman Tuttle at 31X was fourth. Fifth, Michael Gardner in the 46 was fifth. Sixth, the 10 at Kendra Jeanette. Curtis Masterson in the 16 was seventh. Eighth, the 33K of David Kimmel. Tyler Feeblecorn in the 61F was ninth. 10th, the 99 of Harry Dillman. 11th, the M80 of Mark Smith. Bryce Bartell, 49B was 12th. 13th, the 5 of Larry Warner. Caden Gosselink in the 75 was 14th. 15th, the 13 of Connor Atkins. The 46J of John Patterson was in 16th. 17th, Chad Larson in the 7C. 18th, Derek Marcus Neese in the 32. 19th, the 83 is CJ Wessler. The rest were did not finishes or did not starts. 20th, the 07 Brock Osler. Jeremy Williams in 22C was 21st. Corden Wessler in 22 was 22nd. 23rd, the 33W of Wyatt Roth and Lauren Copeland in the 96 was credited with 24th. Also, Friday night at the CJ Speedway was in action. We'll start with your modified. Your winner was the 22B Brandon Branks. Jarrett Brown in 88 was second. Third, Jaden Fuller in the 26J. Fourth was Kurt Kyle in 77. Fifth, Dakota Simmons in the 40 was fifth. Sixth, Colton Osborne in the 72. John Philman in the 20th was seventh. Eighth, the 96 of Matt Lundry. Scott Brow was ninth and 26. 10th was the 21B of Barry Dugan. And 11th, the 32 of Kyle Madden. In the stock cars, your winner was 00 Johnny Spa. Second, 10G Justin Griffiths. Third, John Oliver in Neo 5. Fourth, Kurt Kensley in 21M. Fifth was Kason Keller in the 2071X. Sixth, the 12 of Chad Krogmeyer. Seventh, the 56 Kenny O'Donnell. Eighth was the 23W of Keegan Wells. Matt Pickney in 27 was ninth. 10th, the 56A Austin O'Donnell. 11th, the 746 of Garrett Porter. 12th, the 75 ounce of Austin Kepner. 13th, the 28 of Chase Wheeler. 14th, the 30 of Dan Brockert. Lermy Jackson was 15th in the 35 LJ. 16th was Norman Bean in 72, and credited with 17th as a disqualification, the C4 Cody Saucerman. In the sport mod, Sean Slaughter was your winner in 00. Second, Colton Lizzie in 29. Third, the 117 of Dylan Van Wyk. Fourth, the 55 of John Oliver. Fifth, the 5A of Nick Uppel. Sixth, the 44G of Levi Gahn. Seventh, the 21 of Todd Hansen. Eighth, the 16 of Joel Payne. Ninth, the 3Z of Jason Van Zomeren. Trevor Tanner in 33T was 10th. 11th, the 9 of Shane Wright. And 12th, the 42 of Tyler Heckert. And in the Tavi stocks, your winner was the 33 of Luke Phillips. Second, the 6XP of Preston McDonald. Third, the IB25 of Shane Richardson. Fourth, the 1K of Tom Killen. Sixth was Austin Stradler in the 12. Sixth, Jason Shetterly in the 88. Seventh, the 91 of Jeremy Dooley. Eighth was the 26X of Shane Barnes. Ninth, the 3A of Patrick Boone. And 10th, the 0 of Ryan Havel. Saturday night at the 34 Raceway was in action. We'll start with the 305 sprints. Picking up the win was the 27 of Cody Worley. Second, the 271 of Tanner Gebhardt. Third, the 11T of Deegan T. Fourth was Chase Richards in the 4. Fifth, Austin Furch in 51. Sixth was the 88 of Riley Scott. Seventh is Nick Guernsey in the 7B. Eighth, Nathan Murders in 71. Ninth, the 42 of Kevin Battlefield. Nathan Parks in 17 was 10th. 11th was the 52H of Cole Helmerson. And McLean Richards was credited with 12th as it did not start. In the modified, your winner was the 90 Emma Drew Jensen. Second, Austin Becerra in 22. Third, the 50 of Dave Eckridge. Fourth, the 5R of Bill Roberts. Sixth, the 9Z of Chris Zog. Sixth was Jared Brown in 88. Seventh, Jaden Fuller in 26J. Eighth, the 8C of Michael Carlese. Kurt Kyle in the 77 was 9th, 10th, the 87 of Blake Woodruff, and 11th, the 21, as it did not finish, with Spencer Dirks. Sport mods. Your winner was Sean Wyatt in the 12S. Second, 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. Third, the 55 of John Oliver. Fourth, the 42 Tyler Hacker. Fifth, the 35 junior Justin Becker. Sixth, Tom Bowling in the 14B. Seventh, the 3 Matt Thomas. And eighth, Chase Johnson in 24. Stock cars, your winner was the 05 of John Oliver. Corey Sosserman was second in the C4. Third, the 71 David Brandes. Fourth, Chad Krogmeyer in the 12. Fifth, Kurt Kinsley in the 21M. Keegan Wells in the 23W was sixth. Seventh was the 69 of Kelly Buckaloo. Eighth, the 82 Pete Stoggle. Ninth, Norman Bean in 62. 11th was the 11M of Derek Shawant. And then these did not finish. 11th was 746 of Garrett Porter. 12th, Spencer Coates in the 7C. And 13th, the 35LJ of Lermy Jackson. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was the 48C of Chuck Folencamp. Brandon Rue in 27 was second. Third, the 63 of Tim Stottenhorst. Noah Kaiser in the 8K was fourth. Fifth, the 2B of Dylan Boink. Sixth, Spencer Rosine in the 6R. 7th to 17 of Darren Smith. Shane Vansel in 22R was 8th. 9th was the 44 of Wayne Shamby. 10th, the 20 of Rory Cockrum. The rest did not finishes or did not starts or disqualifications. 11th, the 24M of Larry Miller. Brendan Crawley was credited with 12th. 13th, 30D of Darren Hammett. TJ Weibels of the 2X was credited with 14th. Did not start, but credited with 15th was the 91 of Bobby Douglas. And credited with 16th as a disqualification, the 20C of Caleb Giese. In the late models, your winner was 77 of Josh Fisher. Second, CJ Horn in the 01. Third, the 52J of Jeremy Punt. Jesse Bodden in the 2 Junior. Fifth was the 07 of Ray Raker. Sixth, the 60 of Dakota Simonson. Seventh, the 93 of Jay Johnson. Eighth, the 81 of Adam Parker. Ninth, Ed Hollenbach in the 39. 10th, the 42 of Kyle Holdenbach. And 11th was Dakota Job in the 4. Also Saturday night over at the Knoxville Raceway, we had a weekly competition. We'll start with our 410s with time trials. Picking up the quick time, the 27 of Carson McCarl at a 15:369. Second, the 87 Aaron Reitzel at 15:441. Third, the 88 Austin McCarl at a 15:460. Fourth, the 2KS of Chase Randall at a 15:589. Fifth was the 4W Jamie Ball at his 15:633. Sixth, the 7 of JJ Henkel at a 15:636. Seventh was the 25 of Matt Jewell at a 15:640. 8th was a 10 of Scott Bogiski at a 16.640. 9th, the 2 of Len Jeffrey at a 15.647. 10th, the 35 of Zach Hampton at a 15.672. 11th, the 20 of AJ Moeller at a 15.715. 12th, the 3P of Sawyer Phillips at a 17.736. 13th, the 3J of Justy Zomer at a 15.838. 14th, the 1 of Tasker Phillips at a 15.869. 15th, the 49 of Josh Steyerman at a 15.921. 16th was the 1K of Kobe Watt at a 15.934. 16th, the 6W of Dustin Salvage at 16.046. 18th was the 12X of Paul Nieheiser at 16.101. 19th was the 15 Junior Cole Weitzer at a 16.228. 20th was the ADP of Jacob Peterson at a 16.558. 21st, the 10 of Brian Paulus at a 16.665. 12th to 15 of Jack Potter at a 16.706. 23rd, the 55, the Madman Kerry Madsen at a 16.534. 24th was the 44X of Scotty Johnson at a 17.216. And 25th, the 9H of Landon Hansen with no time. Heat Race 1 went to Dusty Zomer, 2nd Kobe Watt, 3rd Scott Bogiski, 4th Carson McCarl, 5th Chase Randall, 6th Zach Hampton, 7th Jack Potter, 8th Cole Meitzer, and 9th Landon Hansen. Heat Race number 2 went to Tasker Phillips, 2nd Aaron Reitzel, 3rd Matt Jewell, 4th Kerry Madsen, 5th Jamie Ball, 6th Dustin Salvage, 7th AJ Moeller, 8th Jacob Peterson. Heat Race number 3 went to Linton Jeffrey. 2nd went to Sawyer Phillips. 3rd Austin McCarl. 4th Josh Steyerman. 5th JJ Hinkle. 6th Paul Nieheiser. And 7th Scotty Johnson. And did not start in 8th was Brian Paulus. In the feature, your winner was Aaron Reitzel, 2nd Carson McCarl, 3rd Dusty Zomer, 4th Linton Jeffrey, 5th Chase Randall, 6th Carson McCarl, 7th Matt Jewell, 8th Kerry Madsen, 9th Jamie Ball, 10th Scott Bogiski, 11th Tasker Phillips, 12th J.J. Hinkle, 13th Kobe Watt, 14th Sawyer Phillips, 15th Zach Hampton, 16th Josh Steyerman, 17th Paul Nieheiser, 18th Cole Weitzer, 19th Jack Potter, 20th Dustin Salvage, 21st Jacob Peterson, 22nd Landon Hansen, 23rd Scotty Johnson. Did not start was AJ Moeller in 24th, and 25th was Brian Paulus. The Jeffrey led 1 through 2. Reitzel led 3 through 20. The hard charger was Madsen. In the 360s, we'll start with time trials. Quick time was the 87 Aaron Reitzel at a 15.663. 2nd, the 70 of Calvin Landis at a 15.762. 3rd, the 4G of Cole Gardner at a 15.778. 4th, the 4W Jamie Ball at a 15.981. 5th, the 2KS of Chase Randall at a 15.815. 6th, the 4 Cam Martin at a 15.832. 7th was the 53 Joe Beaver at a 15.856. 8th was the 86 of Timothy Smith at a 15.864. 9th was Tony Ross at 99 at a 15.880. 10th, 24N of Nathan Mills at a 15.901. 11th, the 2M Ryan Giles at a 15.912. 12th, the 24 Cade Higday at a 15.916. 13th was the 29 of Emilio Hoover at a 15.975. 14th was the 20 of Corey Timmerman at a 15.991. 15th, the 6 AJ of AJ Moeller at a 16.001. 16th, the 40 of Clint Gardner at a 16.014. 17th, the 01 of T-Mac Terry McCarl at a 16.027. 18th, the 4C of Tuesday Calderwood at a 16.066. 19th was the 22 of Ryan Levitt at 16.070. 20th, the 33 of Alan Zoo at a 16.083. 21st was the 17 of Tyler Grundike at a 16.109. 22nd, the 7A of Jack Anderson at a 16.134. 23rd, the 3P of Sawyer Phillips at a 16.150. 24th, the 7B of Ben Brown at a 16.328. 25th was the 5E of Alex Vandervoort at a 16.328. 26th, the 1 Tasker Phillips at a 16.430. 27th, the 6N of Darren Nida at a 16.481. 28th, the 83 of Kurt Mueller at a 16.501. 29th, the 2J of Zach Burton at a 16.996. 30th, the 7 of Tyler Lee at a 16.662. 31st to 16 of Dustin Clark at a 16.963. 32nd quick was the T4 Tyler Graves at a 17.216. 33rd, the 38 of Logan Alexander at a 17.221. 34th was the 17N and Nathan Anderson at 17.790 or 19. 35th, the 3R of Russell Potter at a 17.744. At 36 with no time, the 14 of Aiden Zoot. He raced 1 went to Terry McCarl, 2nd Aaron Reitzel, 3rd to Chase Randall, 4th Tyler Grundike, 5th Tony Ross, 6th Alex Vandervoort, 7th Emilio Hoover, 8th Zach Plurton, and 9th was Logan Alexander. He raced 2 went to Jack Anderson, 2nd Cam Martin, 3rd Nathan Mills, 4th Tasker Phillips, 5th Tuesday Calderwood, 6th Tyler Lee, 7th Calvin Landis, 8th Corey Timmerman, and 9th Nathan Anderson. He raced 3 went to Sawyer Phillips, 2nd Ryan Giles, 3rd Ryan Levitt, 4th AJ Moeller, 5th Joe Beaver, 6th Cole Gardner, 7th Darren Nida, 8th Dustin Clark, and 9th Russell Potter. Heat race number 4 went to Clint Gardner, 2nd Jamie Ball, 3rd Ben Brown, 4th Cade Higday, 5th Timothy Smith, 6th Alan Juice, 7th Kurt Mueller, 8th Tyler Graves, and 9th and did not start was Aiden Zoot. In the B main, took 4 directly to the feature. Your winner was Tasker Phillips, 2nd Alex Vandervoort, 3rd Amelia Hoover, and 4th of all transfer Ben Brown. They were followed by 5th Tyler Lee, 6th Zach Blurton, 7th Dane Nida, 8th Dustin Clark, 9th Russell Porter, 10th Kurt Mueller, 11th Nathan Anderson, 12th Logan Alexander, 13th Tyler Graves, 14th Alan Zoot, 15th Corey Timmerman, and credited with 16th was Aiden Zoot. In the feature, your winner was Chase Randall, 2nd Ryan Giles, 3rd was Terry McCarl, 4th Clint Gardner, 5th Jamie Ball, 6th Calvin Landis, 7th Ryan Levitt, 8th Joe Beaver, 9th Tyler Grundike, 10th Tasker Phillips, 11th Cole Gardner, 12th Timothy Smith, 13th Ben Brown, 14th Tuesday Calderwood, 15th Cade Higday, 16th Alexander Vort, 17th Nathan Mills, 18th Tony Ross, 19th Aaron Reitzel, 20th. Cam Martin, 21st. Emilio Hoover, 22nd. Sawyer Phillips, 23rd. AJ Muller, and credited with 24th. It did not start was Jack Anderson. Beaver led 1 through 7. Randall led 8 through 18, and the hard charger was Levitt. And finally, the pro sprints. We'll start with their time trials. Quick time was the 0 Mike Mayberry at 17:109. Second, the 17 of Matt Allen at 17:209. Third was the 26 of Chase Young at 17:254. Fourth was the 41 of Jeff Wilkie at 17:364. Fifth, the AJ of AJ Johnson at 17:558. Sixth was the 88 of Jake Kender at a 17:591. Seventh, the 02S of Josh Jones at 17:619. Eighth, the 71 of Brandon Worthington at 17:683. Ninth, the 7 of Rob Kubley at a 17:845. 10th, the 2 of Casey Fredrickson at a 17:996. 11th, the 8 of William Klein at an 18:272. 12th, Toby Mosier in 55 at an 18:323. 13th, the 22C of Cole Campbell at an 18:421. 14th, the 55K of Bob Hildreth at an 18:533. Colton Fisher, Chase Fisher in the 22 was an 18:568, and 16th, the 12K of Cody Hildreth at an 871. Your heat race 1 went to Rob Kubley, 2nd AJ Johnson, 3rd Mike Mayberry, 4th Chase Young, 5th Josh Jones, 6th William Klein, 7th Cole Campbell, and 8th Chase Fisher. Heat race 2 went to Casey Ferguson. Jake Kender was 2nd, 3rd Brandon Warrington, 4th Jeff Wilkie, 5th Matt Allen, 6th Cody Hildreth, 7th Toby Mosier, and credited with 8th and did not start Bob Hildreth. In the feature, your winner was Matt Allen, 2nd Mike Mayberry, 3rd Chase Young, 4th AJ Johnson, 5th Casey Ferguson, 6th Jeff Wilkie, 7th Josh Jones, 8th Cody Hildreth, 9th William Klein, 10th Bob Hildreth, 11th Rob Kubley, 12th Brandon Warrington, 13th Jake Hender, 14th Cole Campbell, 15th Chase Fisher, and did not start, credited with 16th, was Toby Mosier. Allen led all the way 1 through 15. The hard charger was Bob Hildreth. Results from Sprinnovators from Benton County. Heat race 1 went to the 44 Chris Martin. 2nd, the 50 Paul Nieheiser. 3rd, the 81 at Tanner Gebhardt. 4th, the 22X of Riley Goodnow. 5th, the 4X of Chase Richards. And did not start the 5G of Gage Polsterback. Heat race number 2 went to the 40C of Cody Worley. 2nd, the 16 Dustin Clark. 3rd, the 51J of Ryan Jamison. 4th, the 21H of TJ Hardy. 5th, the 7 of Tyler Lee. 6th, the 4 Cam Martin. Heat race number 3 went to the 6R Ryan Button. 2nd, McLean Richards in 31. Colton Fisher in 99. 4th, the 1 Taz of Tasker Phillips. 5th, the 33 Alan Zoot. And 6th, the 17 and 8 Parks. In the dash, Paul Nieheiser, your winner. 2nd, Ryan Button. 3rd, Chris Martin. 4th, Dustin Clark. 5th, Cody Worley. 6th, McLean Richards. And in the feature, your winner was Paul Nieheiser. 2nd, Ryan Button. 3rd, Cody Worley. 4th, Tanner Gebhardt. 5th, Colton Fisher. 6th, Ryan Jamison. 7th, Tasker Phillips. 8th, Riley Goodnow. 9th, Cam Martin. 10th, McLean Richards. 11th, Tyler Lee. 12th, Chase Richards. 13th, Nathan Parks. 14th, Dustin Clark. 15th, Alan Zoot. 16th, Chris Martin. 17th, TJ Hardy. And 18th, Gage Posterback. The guys are led 1 through 25, though. Wall Levitt, KSC Hard Charger was Cam Martin. Other contingencies, the King Racing Products went to Alan Zoot. DMI, Cody Worley. Saldana Racing Products, Chris Martin. And Brown and Miller Racing Solutions to Ryan Button. Upcoming racing action till Wednesday the 15th. We'll start on Friday night over at the Hancock County Speedway, all MCA classes in hobby stock car, modified sport mod, and the outlaw hobbies. Also on Friday night, the CJ Speedway with IMCA modified stock cars, hobby stock, and sport mods. Also on Friday night will be 34 Raceway with the high limit 410 sprint cars in action and modifieds also on the card. Saturday night over at the Knoxville Raceway be a normal night of racing with 305 or the pro sprints, 360 and 410s sprint cars. Then Wednesday night in action at the Southern Iowa Speedway will be non-wing sprint cars, sport compacts, stock cars, hobby stocks, and sport mods. Results from last night from the Southern Iowa Speedway. We'll start with the sport comebacks. Picking up the win was the 7 of Brandon Pickney. Second, the 41 of Nathan Moody. Third was Seth Myers in 65. Fourth, the 2M of Matt Moore. Fifth, the 18A of Kyle Rasnam. Sixth, James Harding in the 2H. Seventh, the 1Z of Colton Zapital. Eighth, the 5H of Bob Hayes. Caden Gosselink was 9th in 75. 10th, the 11 of Caleb Hildebrand was 10th. 11th, the 4C of Colin Covey. 12th, the 22D of Dalton Sowers. And 13th, the 2K of Caitlin Watts. In the non-wing sprint cars, your winner was the 93 of AJ Johnson. Second, the 12 Doug Sylvester. Third, the 17 of Lance Schiller. Fourth, the T4 Tyler Graves. Fifth, 71 Robert Bell. Sixth, the 4 Mike Mayberry. Seventh was the 12T of Tim Graham. Ed Adams of the 2A was 8th, and 9th, Dorian Gooking in 34. In the hobby stocks, your winner was the 10G Justin Griffith. Second, the 7B Derek Stanton. Third, the 623R Peyton Stevens. Fourth, the 1R Rick Van Dusseldorp. Fifth, the 01 of Austin Barnes. Sixth, the 9 of Kobe Sabian. Jim Troll in the 22T was 7th. 8th, the 44 Robbie Wilson. 9th, the 55 55X of Brad Stevens. 10th, 22 James Pilkington. 11th, the 88J of Jake Sykesma. 12th was the 24K of Jamie Kent. 13th, the 91 of Jeremy Dooley. 14th was Blake Stevens at 54. 15th, Braden Wooden 52B. 16th, the 42T Tyser Overton. 17th, Michael Chaney in 55-8C. 18th, the 7 of Keaton Gordon. 19th, the 88H Cale Hemsley. 20th, the 55 Rick Goldsberry. 21st, the 717 of Jim Alexander. And Corey Vanderwilt in 14 was 22nd. In the stock cars, your winner was the 1X of Caden Carter. Second, the 52 Nathan Wood. Third, 33Z Zach Vanderbeek. Fourth, the 10G Justin Griffiths. Fifth, the 14 of Derek Agee. Sixth, the 55X of Brett Mosdom. 7th, the B-17 of Steve Byers. 8th, Kason Keller in 71X. 9th, 85 of Jason McDaniel. 10th was the 96 Clinton Goff. 11th, 22R Todd Reisler. And 12th, Lermy Jackson in the 35 LJ. And in the sport mods, your winner was the 01 Braden Carter. 2nd, Logan Herbie Anderson in the 53. 3rd was the 30 M McGuire DeYoung. 4th was Carter Vandenberg in 7V. 5th, 29 Colton Lizzie. 6th, 15K Kyle Harwood. Kyle Boyd in 99 was 7th. 8th, 8T Tony Johnson. 9th, Jason Van Zomeren in the 3Z. 10th, the 68 Will Wolves. Stephen Barry in 55R was 11th. 12th, the 33T Trevor Tanner. And 13th was Ryan Dodd in the 15. Thanks for listening to another edition of Dirt Racing Podcast. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.